So today's tutorial is the Elegant Sailor Bat tutorial from mariatreto.com. It comes in 3 different sizes, 5-inch, 4-inch, and 3-inch. Let me show them to you. So here is how they look like, the 5-inch, the 4-inch, and the 3-inch. So I use the smooth faux leather from Maria, but you could also use like the black glitter, which Maria has on the website in rolls. And this one looks super pretty with the floral fall embossed one as well. It looks super cute with this one as well. But today we're going to do glitter. Okay, so let's flip our die over. I'm using the glitter roll from Maria. So if you're looking for black glitter rolls, she has them available individually on the website. Let's cut what we need. And the glitter does have the felt backing on the back. So go like this. We're going to roll it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus. This is a bigger die, so you do need the Sizzix Big Shot Plus, okay? So here I have the Sizzix Big Shot Plus. I have my sandwich already made. We are going to roll it through. And this cuts it out for us. Okay, now that we have it cut out, peel this off. I'm going to use this piece right here to cut my center strip, okay? So if you don't like cutting your own center strips, Maria does have a die to cut your center strips, but I always cut my own. So I have my center strip right here, and I have my cutout here. So let's make our bow. So if you don't like cutting your own center strips, you could get die number 927, and it has 3 different sizes: a thicker one, a skinnier one, and this skinny one. So this is what you could use to cut your center strips. So first things first, we're going to fold it in half to kind of mark our center, pressing down. And this gives me like a little line here. I'm going to get my glue gun. I'm going to add hot glue to this tab over here and go towards that line. And I'm going to press down. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to add hot glue and go down towards the center. And they're next to each other. They don't overlap, okay? So it looks like this. So now I'm going to flip it over and get ready to pinch. Since we're pinching, we're going to need a goodie rubber band. So let me grab a goodie rubber band. So let's get our pinch ready. So we're going to go up, down, up, down. So go up, pinch, down, pinch. Let me go back down. And then we're going to pinch. So here is our 3 pinches. I'm going to grab our goodie rubber band. I'm going to use my middle finger, and I'm going to wrap it all the way around. And you wrap quite a few times. 3, 4, probably one more time. 5. Okay, now we have it here. We're going to go back to the center. So here, since it's glitter, I'm kind of have to move it down to the middle. We know where the middle is at, is where we glue down those pieces at. So right here where that little line's at, that is the middle right there. So that's where we want our rubber band. So the good thing about pinching these bows is that it's always even. There's no need to adjust. So after we're done pinching it, it's always even, which just makes making sailor bows super fast and super simple since we don't have to adjust our tails. So next we're gonna grab our center strip and our alligator clip. So we're gonna add hot glue back here. Grab our center strip and stick that on. And I kind of hold it down for a second to make sure that it's nice and stuck on there before I start tugging on it. So make sure it's nice and stuck on there before you wrap it all the way around and start tugging, okay? So go back here. I like adding my glue here so for it won't spread and you won't see the glue in the middle. So to be safe, I add it to my center strip. So I added my hot glue there. I'm going to go back around. Go back towards the back. And here is where I kind of press down, and then we're going to tug at it to make sure it is nice and secure all the way around. Grab my scissors. I'm going to cut off what I don't need. So we don't need that. Okay, so now that we have this here, we are going to add our alligator clip with teeth. So I have a 80mm alligator clip. This bow is 5 inches, so we need a 5-inch clip, which I like using for the 80mm. 80mm is what I use for 5-inch bows. So we're going to add hot glue to the back of our alligator clip. Here I add a generous amount of hot glue, you guys. Hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. Here I'm just using hot glue because I'm doing a glitter bow. So I use hot glue. If I was doing the smooth faux leather or the fall embossed, I would use the stick fast and the star bond accelerator. But since this is glitter, we're just using hot glue. So depending on what material you have of your bow is what glue you'll use to attach your alligator clip with teeth. Since this is glitter, I used hot glue, okay? So you hold down. Now we're gonna make sure that this doesn't cover up our teeth. It does not. So I'm gonna add hot glue here. Kind of bring it this way, bring it towards the middle. And I'm gonna press down. Make sure that's nice and stuck on there. Then I'm gonna add hot glue to the middle of my alligator clip. And bring my ribbon towards the center. Grab my X-Acto and I'm gonna rub it to make sure it's nice and stuck on there. Okay. So now we can flip it over. And ta-da! Let me get a bow card. And we'll be done with this step. So this is the Bat Wing Elegant Sailor from mariatreto.com. It is ready to ship. It is available on the website. It's available in a 3-inch bow, 4-inch, and 5-inch. Today I did the 5-inch in glitter. As you can see, it is easy to pinch, but it will look super cute, as like I said earlier, with smooth faux leather. Like I did this one. This one's the smooth faux leather one. Or it'll look super pretty with the fall embossed one. That's super pretty. And all these materials are available on the website at mariatreto.com. Follow for more tutorials.